Hello everyone! This week we're looking at Beethoven, and yesterday we had Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, which is actually used as part of a European Union anthem. Now, Beethoven has another connection with anthems because actually he heard the tune God Save the Queen, or that those days was actually a king, but God Save the King, and he loved the tune, so he decided to write a set of variations on them. So today we'll be focusing on those variations by Beethoven, and then we'll actually look at the tune for God Save the Queen and how to read the music for it. And then at the very end we'll have our music star of the weeks for this week. So starting off with, here is some of the variations that Beethoven made on the theme God Save the Queen or God Save the King. Notice how he takes the tune and then he changes things around to make things really exciting. For the rest of the section, we'll be looking at the theme God Save the Queen, but how to sing it, play, and so forth, and to read some notes for it. Hopefully, you can, if you play an instrument, you can play on the instruments. Shall we sing it first? God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen. Sing. Up we go, God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen. Now first we're going to look at the rhythm of that. So I'll be sharing the screen and you'll be able to see the notation for it, but I specifically want us to look at how the rhythms are. So not focusing on the letter names, the CD and so forth, but focusing on the rhythm. So we have, first of all, where I'm pointing to now is a coloured in note with a stem. They're called crotchets, and I call them tar. In case you ever forget, here's the word tar. This one here is just like the crotchet, isn't it? But it has a dot next to it. So I'm going to call him tum. Okay. Here we have what's called a quaver with the tail. Now this is exactly the same as the quavers we have below down here where my mouse is. However, it's just on his own. When quavers are on their own, the tail goes down like that. When they're joined up together with another quaver, they just join the beams just like down here. Now, so this is a quaver, and I call quavers T. So we have ta, 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 tum, T, ta, and so forth. When we have the last note of the line with the, it's not colored in, it's with a dot, that is called a minim, and I call him 3. So just say 3. And finally we have T, T, quavers down there. Okay, so shall we clap and sing the rhythm? So clapping ta 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 tum ti ta and so forth. Please follow along with it. As a challenge, if you find this easy, perhaps try tapping with 2 hands, one on a table and so forth, one tapping a steady beat without changing, and the other tapping the rhythm. Otherwise, please clap the rhythm and say the rhythm syllables or signs. Ready, steady, off we go. Ta 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 tum ti ta 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 tum ti ta 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 3. Ta 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 tum ti ta 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 tum ti ta ta ti 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 tum ti ta ti ti ta ta 3. Cool. Now let's move on to the next stage, which is singing the solfege with the hand signs along with that. So do do. Copy my hand, please. Where it moves, it'll be do do re ti, do re, and so forth. Ready, steady, off we go. Do do re ti, do re mi, mi fa mi, do re do re do ti do. So fa mi fa mi re do mi fa so la fa mi re do. Gets tricky. If you need to just pause it and revise over that, please. Very tricky not to make a mistake, isn't it? Do your best. Next stage, we'll look at some of the notes for that using some colors. So sharing screen. So you'll see the notes written here. If you see something that is yellow, can you say gold instead of yellow? It's just gold's one syllable, it's easier. And here we have a purple note down the bottom here. So that we call plum instead of purple. So can we try singing red, red, green, ready, steady, off we go. Red, red, green, brown, red, green, blue, blue, pink, blue, green, red, brown, red. Gold, 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 pink, blue, pink, 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 blue, pink, blue, green, red, blue, pink, gold, plum, pink, blue, green, red. It can be very tricky and a bit of a tongue twister to do it. Again, pause the video, go over that if you need to, because it will actually get harder and harder as we progress through. Again, if you haven't seen last week's videos, please pause this, check out the videos sent last week, because they focus on notation, note reading, and go a lot more, well, slowly through it, so it can help you to learn what the notes are and what they're called and so forth. But now we're actually going to move on to singing the letter names now, C, C, D, and so forth. We have C, which is has a special line going through it, D, which is below the 5 lines there. And what we haven't done so far is this low B. Notice we have C here. The C's got the line going through it. The B is below that special line. So if you notice the difference between this B being lower and this C. To show it on just one note, here we have a C, now we have a B, now we have a C, now we have a B with that a note moving down, up and down, and so forth. Bottom line E, bottom space F. Let's do our best. Ready, steady, off we go. C, C, D, B, C, D, E, E, F, E, D, C, D, C, B, C, G, 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 F, E, F, 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 E, D, E, F, E, D, C, E, F, G, A, F, E, D, C. And may help to actually pause this video, go back over that again. Feel free to put it into slow motion. You can actually adjust the speed of YouTube videos to try that if you need to and if you wish. Can we move on now to do exactly the same thing, but up higher? So we have the same notes as before, but just up written higher. So yeah, let's try this from singing the colors first. Red, red, green, ready, steady, off we go. Red, red, green, brown, red, green, blue, blue, pink, blue, green, red, brown, red. Gold, 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 pink, blue, pink, 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 blue, pink, blue, green, red, blue, pink, gold, plum, pink, blue, green, red. Okay, again, pause, do it again if you need to. Now translating that into letter notes. It's the same letters we had before. C, C, D, B, C, D. If you're playing with an instrument, it's actually up higher. I'm singing it unlow because it's easier for me. But when we get some high notes we haven't really done before, we have C here, then D, going up to E, then F is the top line. Okay, notice that these are C, D, E, F, and so forth. They're just up higher. It's just different versions of them. And the very top two notes here are G above and A here. Notice beforehand we had a low C, which was down there, below, that's low C. If we actually have the special line going through, but it's above the stave and treble clef, it's called an A. Okay, so should we try this singing a C, C, D, and so forth, singing the letters. Ready, steady, off we go. C, C, D, B, C, D, E, E, F, E, D, C, D, C, B, C, G, 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 F, E, F, 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 E, D, E, F, E, D, C, E, F, G, A, F, E, D, C. Okay. If you play a musical instrument, feel free to have a practice of that and have a go. And just so that you know, I'm not going to go through it today, it's running out of time, but if you play a violin or a cello and so forth, this key may be easier, so feel free to take a snapshot of this if you wish. And then the next section here, in just a high key, D, D, E, C sharp, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, and so forth. Take a snapshot of that, and then the final bit here would be very effective to learn on violin, if you wish. So, moving on. Time for our music star of the weeks. Now, I've been into school a couple of times, and I've been getting the year sixes to rewrite the words to a song that they chose, and to make it in line with sort of leaving school. And these children, specifically some of them that actually took time out from their break, and they actually rewrote the words with me and so forth. And just for those children, there's roughly about 10 of you, so 12 of you. I am so proud of you. You did so well, you worked so hard, and your words are really, really beautiful. So those 12 year sixes who took time out of their break to rewrite the words to their song for the end of year six sort of leaving virtual choir, well done to you. This star of the week is for you. Ready, steady, go, we're happy for you, and we're proud of you too. Let's have a celebration. Congratulations, the star September. Thank you, everyone.